Hi there, my name is Jun Lee, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Africa Code Academy. And we're just here to talk to you a little bit about the ERP, the Engineering Residency Program that we've been running in Botswana and Lesotho. So as far as what the ERP is about, it really was founded fundamentally with the same goal as the ACA. That is to really bring positive change to the lives of normal Africans, and from our perspective as technical and software engineering background, it really was just a natural part of what we had to offer. So in order for us to bring these opportunities, we really wanted to bring the same quality and training and opportunities, honestly, that we had from our background. So with this training, the goal is obviously to help build the skills and the skill sets of the engineers, but with a overarching kind of purpose to be able to establish a vibrant software development ecosystem within the region, which really allows the crucial part of creating jobs and opportunities that we're really looking for in terms of being able to make an impact. So as far as the ERP is concerned, it's really quite simple. It's really just run as a simple software development startup. That means we have engineers that are doing the programming work, and we have, for example, quality assurance engineers. We have even people working in design. But it really is fundamentally just a software company, and that's really what we want to teach. That is not really the coding skills per se, because we really do expect the candidates themselves to already know how to program, but taking that next step to understand what software engineering is like, what it means to develop and to deliver, to ship software, and not just do a demo. It means that, for example, from the instructor's perspective, it's closer to an apprenticeship, or you could say an internship, where the instructors aren't teachers per se. They're not lecturers. They actually are real working software engineers. And that way, we bring the same level of professionalism that we ourselves have been taught in industry, and really show it by doing, and not simply by teaching. Having said that, the first part of the program, as in any software company, is what we call the onboarding phase, and that really is an instructional part which really sets the standards, brings everybody and all the students up to speed with what our expectations are, what the tool sets are, what the workflow as far as the pipeline of software development is concerned. All of the things that you would have to learn if you started in a software company, we would also train. This also means introductions to standard tools that we sort of have chosen as far as what we would run in our software environment. So these are things like editing with VS Code, or using source code control with GitHub, and various other things as part of the DevOps and the continuous integration and deployment phases of the development cycle. And then, of course, finally, when we get to the actual development phase, which is once they're sort of trained, it really is run with multiple development sprints in this agile methodology. We have daily stand-ups, all the things that you would expect a software company to have. It really is has been a great partnership, I have to say. It's really aligned our organizations in having the same vision and the same goal, really, for Botswana and for Southern Africa. And in that regard, it really it's their commitment to the students and the opportunities that they would have that really aligned us in the very beginning. I think what set them apart, in my mind, was that willingness to be, take a risk, to innovate and to try something new, and that was really what we brought to the table. And I think it's really become a very rewarding partnership. I think that that orientation towards execution and doing and is really what we ourselves are about, which is less talk and more doing. In terms of how is our experience working with Botho students, it really is, to my mind, the highlight of the whole program. Ultimately, the students and the developers that we help encourage to grow is really what we're about, and just to be able to see their enthusiasm, their commitment, and honestly the hard work and challenges that they went through, that's been the most amazing part of this experience. I feel like we really did make some great connections in terms of just the personal relationships, but at a higher level, being able to see the potential of software developers, engineers, and software designers as well, coming out of our cohort is really something that makes me excited to see what happens. In terms of whether or not we've achieved our objectives, to some extent that remains to be seen, because it really is going to be told in terms of the outcomes of the developers that we graduate. But for sure, seeing the growth that we saw from the students entering the program, really kind of not knowing what they were getting themselves into, through them seeing and kind of hitting that wall of the challenges that we put before them, to be able to come out the other side. And actually, my comment to the team was that we really do have a software engineering company now, and it really is those elements of the teams working together, working with each other, and being able to produce and ship software is really what we're about. And that's, I think, the near-term goal, at least, of seeing that the developers have really, or the students have really blossomed into being real live developers. So yeah, I mean, it's been a pleasure to work with this first cohort, and we're looking forward to recruiting and seeing more candidates for the January to May 2022 residency program. Thank you.
My experience with the ACA was nothing short of amazing and pretty exceptional. Uh, the program gave me a unique opportunity to, learn like a student in a fast working environment, and I got to work on real life projects and utilize resources I was not familiar with when I first started. What excites me the most are the concepts and work processes that they shared with me at ACA, because these are the things that apply almost everywhere in the world. Um, Africa Code Academy helped me set a solid start of my career in software design and development. I enjoyed every part of the journey. It was hard to adapt at first, but I persevered and got educated in the process.
What it has taught me about myself is that I can be pushed to the limit, because mostly I was in my comfort zones, so my leads and the supervisors pushed me to the limit. So I could see that I have more potential in me if I work hard and sometimes under pressure. So yeah.
uh, you are you are introduced to high standards of software development in software development, as in the sense that they're going to teach you, or they're going to help you master the standards that are being used worldwide. In the sense that if you the things that you're going to learn here, you can still apply them in every software company that you're going to have to be hired in. So it's an advantage in the sense that you will already be a step or a level higher than your colleagues, in the sense that you will have better experience and better exposure to the current tools.
African Code Academy Virtual Internship helped our students to learn along with the experienced professionals from various countries, to name few, from South Africa, USA, and Botswana. We had this internship from July to November 2021. A number of students from Gaborone campus and Mysore campus were part of this internship. This African Code Academy Virtual Internship helped the students to learn, work along with the industry professionals, where they gain a lot of real-time working experience. Our students are being divided as a team, where each team are doing a certain task, and then the teams have been, the teams have been doing like requirement analysis, and then design, coding, and then testing, and then the integration of modules, and then coming with the final project. And the students were able to present the project at the end of this particular internship. African Code Academy internship has really helped the students to gain a lot of confidence and then skills in terms of like writing, articulation, critical thinking, and then also in terms of teamwork. Also, they were able to develop the project as a team and then able to deliver the output. African Code Academy had a dedicated team where they constantly provided them a task to be completed on daily manner, and Botho University staff members were also assisting them to complete the project in order to achieve the goal. So this has really motivated the students to be a good learner and then also actively participate in this particular virtual internship. This African Code Academy, really they were taking the students in terms of like similar to the software development platform, where their students were doing like each team are doing a dedicated task, and then the other team were like students doing implementation, the other team was able to debug those implementation, and then students were doing a testing, and then the students were also able to put the project together and then come with the final product. So this African Code Academy Virtual Internship, it's given a great learning experience for our students in terms of full-fledged software development, software developer. We really appreciate African Code Academy in terms of the collaboration with the Botho University. This has given a good, it has created a good impact for the students in order to be, anyone can work from anywhere. Like this virtual internship is really a very good initiative, where we don't want to travel anywhere. We can just sit in our place and then we can still do our work. So this has given a tremendous impact to our students in terms of great learning and the great experience, and really our students loved this virtual internship, and then they were given a very good feedback, and the final presentation of this virtual internship was a very it's amazing outcome. Really, we had a great time looking at the feedback from the students as well as the project. So we appreciate African Code Academy. We also looking forward to work with them in future projects.